Here at Beaver Stadium after Ohio State's 24-21 loss to Penn State, Doug Lesmerises with Ari Wasserman and Bill Landis. Before this season, we didn't think this Ohio State team was going to be great. We thought maybe 10-2, 9-3, young, learning. Then all of a sudden they're undefeated, number 2 in the country. What are they closer to now? Are they a playoff team, Bill, or are they going to be a 9-3 team?
I think it's a really tough question to answer, and I think I maybe lean a little bit more toward 9-3. I never really got ahead of myself a little bit. We talked about, I think, maybe it was after the Oklahoma game, people were out over their skis a little bit with this team because Oklahoma might not be that good. They beat a Wisconsin team last week that was really good, and I was feeling a little better because I thought they did not play great and still beat a good team on the road, and then this obviously set that back a little bit. I think they are a team that has real issues: play calling, passing game, offensive line, defense not being able to get stops when they absolutely need to, touches for Curtis Samuel. There's a whole lot of questions that need to be answered with this team, and I think when you have that many questions, you're not a playoff team yet.
Northwestern next week, they're a real team. Then Nebraska, they're a real team. Michigan's still waiting. Ari, playoff team, 9-3 team.
10-2 team.
You can say that.
9-3 team, if not. They've lost a game that I didn't think that they were going to lose on the schedule, which means that they are susceptible, in my opinion, to losing other games like this. And Penn State's kind of like Northwestern. Didn't you make that point already? And so next week is not a gimme. And I might have been one of the people who got a little bit ahead of them over them. Was I over my skis a little bit? I don't know, because I thought I put a lot of stock in the Oklahoma win, put a lot of stock in some of the things that they did in the time since. But at this point, how can you think that they're going to beat Michigan with the way that Michigan's playing? So 10-2, 9-3, I don't think that they're a playoff team, even though there's a potential for them to play back into that race. I agree with Bill. There's too many unanswered questions right now to assume that team's one of the best 4 in the country.
I don't know. I love when I make you guys answer and I say I don't know.
Always does that.
Sorry. Listen, I think they're going to be better after this. They're going to figure some things out. They've got to get this figured out about getting Curtis Samuel the ball. Huge special teams mistakes, which is very uncharacteristic for an Urban Meyer team. I still think they could be pretty good. I still think this defense is really a pretty good defense. And now they're going to get after it. You know, we hate the blessings in disguise. We hate the, as a loss, a good thing kind of stuff. Penn State deserves a lot of credit for taking advantage of the breaks that they got. Too many teams play Ohio State, and the game's there for the taking, and they don't take it. Penn State took it. A lot of credit for Penn State. I'm not counting Ohio State out of the playoff yet.
I know that we're going a little bit long here, but I want you to make your Indiana point that you made last year. It's a very good point, and this could be the Indiana point.
Ohio State could have lost at Indiana last year. In the end, I think they would have been better off losing that game. It would not have hurt them with the committee. They would have gotten themselves together instead of waiting to the Michigan State loss. And when you lose to a team that's not in the race, then you can still make the championship game, still be in the playoff picture. The problem now is is Penn State going to be in the race and muck it up and have a 3-way tie or whatever? But losing does not kick you out of the playoff picture. That is not what this is about. If you get yourself straight, I think they could have used that loss last year to get themselves straight. We'll see if it happens this year. Bill, Ari, Doug, thanks for watching cleveland.com.